John, let's start with the three players who were yesterday in doubt. Bryce trained today. He's going to be right to play tomorrow?
Absolutely.
Nothing
It
wrong
was
with him.
International MVP Day, so he gets the day off.
How's Christian tracking? How are his symptoms, and will he feature this weekend at all?
Possibility of featuring this weekend, but you know, there's protocols, and he's progressing at a nice rate to participate this weekend at some stage.
What does he need to tick off to be clear of those protocols?
Yeah, just when he works out and as the workouts ramp up, just not having any signs or symptoms afterwards.
So is tomorrow, in terms of part of the weekend, you've also got the two games. Is tomorrow a possibility as of right now?
No.
So what does he need to do then, given you a fly Saturday? What do you have to do to improve his fitness? Is it scrimmage? Is it run? What's he been able to do so far?
So what I would say, he's been able to work out and run with very, very limited contact. The next step is being in a physical contest to see how he pulls up after that.
It's really interesting that the NBL protocols are different to a lot of other sports. It's a clear timeline
Yep.
you got to work through. And watching the replay, you were blocked from being able to see the actual incident by Tarangi at the ball between you and Kennedy at the time. Was it hard from a coaching perspective to even know that it happened on the weekend for you, based on where you were standing when head collision happened?
Oh, like, what I would say about any of this stuff is, like, there's a lot of things that happen in a game. I'm always mindful of the health and well-being of my players.
Would you like to see stricter protocols be brought in for something like this?
I think as we work through this, you think about where we were with this 5 years ago, where we're at today. Are we in a better spot? Absolutely. So I think anytime something like this happens, you always grow in the moment and you learn. Because as you guys said, there's different protocols at different levels, different sports. So I think all sports learn off each other and the best way to handle these situations.
It feels like it's hard for the clubs. It feels like basketball tends to be hard to manage. You're not being told you're definitely out. You have to make the call yourself. So it's what we're asking. It's not as simple as where teams say you're out for 12 days in the AFL and you don't have to make any decisions 4 days later. Like, would you like it to be easier for you guys with the protocols to be able to rule someone out for a certain amount of time and not have to think, are we getting it right?
Like I think the way we've handled it this week, like he's in online and in track, and he certainly won't play if there's any question of where his health is at. It's not worth the risk at all. Like, just not from a Perth Wildcat, but from a Christian Doolittle welfare standpoint. Like, I don't want to be responsible for that.
You obviously know he's out tomorrow. How's your planning going around replacing him in that starting five and with his minutes in general?
Yeah, look, we're not going to recreate Christian Doolittle with someone on our roster. But what we can do is Dave Aquera gets an opportunity to impact rebounding-wise. Jordan Usher, Corey Webster, Michael Harris then can influence the game from a scoring point of view with Doolittle. Defensively, that's going to have to be a collective effort, and the rebounding, obviously Aquera, but those guys that I mentioned, they have to chip in as well. So we're not going to replace him, but as a collective, we certainly can.
Most likely if Jesse comes in the starting lineup for him, or is Usher most likely to come in? Are you able to give us an idea about how you might consider lining up?
Like, I have to consider everything. Also, I have to be mindful Brisbane changes their lineup pretty often, so that'll dictate that as well.
So is it contact that you're looking for as the next marker for him to be able to play?
So he did a non-contact workout today, so once I meet with the medical staff later today, hopefully that is the next step, as long as he shows 0 symptoms from his workout today.
How's Alex tracking? He did some run throughs and anyone
Yep.
shooting. Is he a chance to play tomorrow?
No. But he's progressing well. If you guys have been watching him, he was moving very well today.
Will he travel, and could he play on Sunday, or is he out for this round?
He'll travel, yeah.
Will you play Sunday?
I don't know. I'm worried about Friday.
Is this the most vulnerable you've been from a height perspective, do you feel, when you're losing your rib? You're already without Alex, and now you're without Christian as well.
Yeah.
And that part of the court, that's two blokes who are pretty important to you.
Look, absolutely, but we're happy to take this task on, and every guy down there would like to be playing 40 minutes a game. It's a great opportunity. We've done a great job this year of navigating our way through different situations. So I expect nothing else this weekend for us to find a way to win games with some guys out.
Been so good at covering for most blokes, and when you've gone away, you've now won on the road. Like this, you're ticking off boxes about what you can achieve this season. If you tick this one off as well without two big blokes, I think that sends the message to the group that we can win in any situation.
What I would say is, since our group has come together, whenever that was back in August, we've had that belief. Now, as you can see throughout the league, everyone has their peaks and valleys. It's just another hurdle for us to really get a great gauge of where we're at. And our guys are ready for that. They've embraced every moment of this season, and we're doing a great job. This is just another one, and it gives other guys a great opportunity to put their imprint on the team.
Johnny, you were all concerned we might not see Alex again in Wildcats colours?
No, no.
Have you had to change? Last time you spoke to the media, you sort of said that it was looking positive. You changing management at all?
No.
What is the new timeline for him then, if it's probably not this weekend? Is
Next week.
So is he still tracking like positively, or has he
Yeah, like you saw him today, like he was running very, very well. So I would be flabbergasted if he does not play for the Perth Wildcats again this year.
Brisbane specifically, it's a bit about what's going to take to with them to be up and down throughout the whole year.
Well, I don't look at it like that because they've won 4 in a row. They've found a nice groove and rhythm to the way they play. Nathan Sobey's second in the league in scoring, playing very efficiently, but besides scoring, he's been a great distributor. I think Shul has done a good job with finding the happy medium with his game, so he's become very efficient. You talk about him, but then you forget about 4 or 5 other guys that are capable of double-figure points. I want to say their last 2 or 3 games, they've had 5+ guys in double figures. Chris Smith is finding a nice rhythm. He just hit a game winner against Tassie Jack Jumpers. So we have to do a great job on Sobey, but we cannot forget about those other guys. And they're like their record, they're tied for 4th, 5th. Like, they're playing good basketball, and good teams have more than 1 or 2 players that contribute to winning. So we have to be mindful and respectful of who they are as a team.
Cool. Thank you.
No worries.
Thanks, guys. Thanks
No
for
problem.
Yeah.